Hey guys, in this video I'll be showing you the best way to get past any world in the simulated universe. Alright guys, so if you're stuck on a world, most of the time it's just a few things you need to do just to get past it. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about is the level of your actual characters that you're going in with. So you want to make sure your levels are leveled up to the max as far as you can get them. If you want, you can have them one level under, just so you're still farming XP. But that's really up to you. If you don't mind, then you can just level them up like I have. This is usually an issue in lower worlds like 2, 3, and 4, just because people don't really max out their characters, or they're like 5, 10 levels under what they're supposed to be to completing the world. Alright, next I'm going to move on to light cones because this is really important also. So it's the same thing as the character levels. Your light cone should also be as maxed as possible, because this is kind of like Genshin and this is your weapon, so you want to make sure you're doing as much damage as possible. So next we're going to talk about traces. So traces give you a ton of damage, so you want to make sure you're farming and getting all the material you need to be leveling up your traces. A lot of people also don't level up their traces, and then they wonder why they can't complete these worlds. If you're stuck on a world, instead of just repeatedly doing it over and over again, you definitely should be leveling up your character, light cones, or farming these traces, because these traces help a lot and make you do a lot more damage and make you more useful to your team. Alright, another thing I want to talk about is relics, because this is also super important. So a lot of people also don't have their relics maxed out. I don't have all my relics maxed out either, but I have them at a decent level. Also, all the relics I'm using for my characters are best in slot relics. If you don't know what that means, then I'll put a link in the description so you guys can find out what your best in slot relics are. So you always want to be running your best in slot relics, and these are like the best relics to your characters. And it's the same thing for light cones. You want to get the best light cone and best relics that you can for your characters. And after you farm those, hopefully you get good stats on them. Then you should be leveling them up as high as you can, because those are going to be the relics that you use for a long time. And if you just do these few things, you should be able to beat the world that you're on. So also another thing that helps you complete worlds is the ability tree. The ability tree gives you a ton of really good upgrades like damage, defense, and health. So as you're playing through these worlds, you want to make sure you're upgrading these as much as possible. Also, make sure to farm your best in slot relics and then upgrade them. Alright, so I hope this video helped you out, and now you'll be able to complete the worlds and other stuff you're on. If you found this helpful or entertaining, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.